Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here we are. It's time for another horoscopes. That's right. Well, we're going to have our horoscopes now for Monday, February 20th, 2017. That's right. So we're going to go around our big zodiac wheel. We're going to see what's going on in the stars and take a good look at that. So before we get into the individual horoscopes, I want to also first of all say thank you to all of you who came out to my previous video, which was my vlog. We had our Sunday vlog with me talking about my Louis Vuitton bag, going out to lunch, and even going to CVS, which you know is always a drama. But we got through it all pretty well. If you didn't see that video, definitely check it out. It's in the queue right before this one. I think you'll really enjoy it. We had a nice adventure on Sunday, so I'm so glad for those of you who came along. If you didn't see it, definitely check it out. Well, as I said, we're going to spin around our big wheel. Now, we've got a number of wonderful and interesting transits today. Just to start off here, our sun today is in the sign of Pisces. We just went over recently into the sign of Pisces. So our sun is sitting in Pisces. We left Aquarius, and now we are in the sign of Pisces, which is a water sign, okay? Our moon today, we find our moon sitting in the house of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is right here on our wheel. It's the hunter. And having the moon in Sagittarius puts people in that hunter-gatherer mode. That's right. So today's the day where there's going to be a little bit of ambition. You're going to want to go out and conquer projects. Be a little cautious, though, today. I'll tell you why. Now, our moon is sextile, excuse me, not sextile. Our moon is trine Mars. Mars is a planet that brings fire to the zodiac, so people are going to be a little wound up, a little hyper today. The moon favors it in a favorable aspect, so it means that the good qualities of Mars are highlighted. So inspiration, excitement, motivation, all of those are in motion today. We've got our moon also sextile Jupiter today, which brings a lot of blessings in. So Jupiter is always a good planet. Even though it's in retrograde right now, that moon influence of Jupiter always brings good things. It's just things may be a little delayed in getting blessings, but they're still definitely coming today. People are going to feel excited today. Now, our challenging aspect, though, is that Mercury is sextile Uranus. And Uranus is the planet that brings kind of crazy zaniness, sudden insights. It can also bring out in its negative tendency a little bit of, irrational and erratic behavior. And with Mercury connected with it, it means that communications today could easily get off track. So it would be very easy today in the excitement of all that Martian energy to say the wrong thing and set people off. So be very careful today. Today is probably a day to think, definitely think before you speak. And if you don't have to speak, stay silent, okay? But as I said, Jupiter's bringing blessings either way. So even if today you don't get everything accomplished, know that that energy is working. There's a lot of firepower and blessings are coming, okay? Well, we're going to spin around our big wheel and look at each zodiac sign. So if you don't know what zodiac sign you are, listen up, because after each sign, I give the birth date ranges. And when you hear the sign that has your birth date range following it, then you know who you are, okay? All right, well, we're going to start here with Aries. And Aries is March 21st to April 20th. Aries, Mars is normally your planet. Today, you're feeling a lot of firepower from it. But again, as I have said earlier, you have to be very careful today. Today is a day where Aries want to kind of stay in the background and do a lot of watching. Try not to step into leadership roles today, because you may get off on the wrong foot and offend a lot of people. Aries would do well today to practice the old Victorian maxim, which is to be seen and to not be heard. That's what they used to say in the Victorian times. Children should be seen and not heard. So that's how Aries wants to approach the day. Cautious, slow, steady, but in a quiet way. Nothing necessarily evil or terrible today, but just be cautious, be quiet, observe, stay in the background, okay? Your key word today, Aries, is silence. All right, our next sign is Taurus, and that's April 21st to May 20th. Taurus, a lot like Aries today, it's a good day to practice silence. Taurus, you are naturally very powerful and you influence a lot of people. With that Martian energy and that Uranus influence with Mercury today, it would be very easy for you to be the bull in the china shop, going in trying to help people and make a mess of everything. Don't try to be the hero today, Taurus. Simply be content with being a bystander and being an observer, and you'll get through the day fine. This also applies in relationships, Taurus. Not a day to go seeking romance or flirtation. You'll get it all wrong. Don't worry, it's only for today. Okay, now what you want to do today, Taurus, stay in the background like our Aries. Be observant. Your key word today, Taurus, is quiet. All right, our next sign is Gemini. I can't read today. And Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. Geminis, you're feeling very inspired now. That Uranian influence with that Mercury influence has you wanting just to jump in and share your ideas. This is a day for Geminis. They're going to have a lot of inspiration. Very much a visionary day, very much a day of channeling, really. But Geminis, you would do better to hold back today on expressing your ideas. People today may not be particularly focused. That Martian energy has people maybe a little too hyper, and it will be hard to get your points across. So today, work on your own designs, work on your own concepts, capture them in writing, and hold them for later in the week. Your key word today, Gemini, is wait. All right, our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st to July 22nd. Cancers, all of your power is illuminated within today. People around you are going to be hyper, they're going to be talkative, but Cancer, you need to tune all of that out and just listen to only one voice, which is yours. Listen to your inner voice. Today you get a lot of wisdom out of the day. You're going to have a lot of inner insight. Today is a great day for Cancers to focus on meditation, have a retreat day. Don't really engage a lot. Cancers will find also in the area of relationships, not a good day to even get into romance. If you can kind of get away from everybody today, Cancer, you're going to have a better day, trust me. Your key word today, Cancer, is within. Stay within. All right, our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, everybody around you is talking today. And that energy, because you're a natural fire sign, is stimulating you to want to join the conversation. But I have to caution Leos, don't. Today is not a day for you to espouse ideas or try to take center stage. Leos would do better just to cross their fingers and sit in their chair and listen in on what everybody's saying. Today is the day, Leo, you want to think about it as a day of fact gathering rather than explanation. So listen to what everybody around you is saying and then form your opinions. If you speak today, you may find yourself literally speaking prematurely, out of turn, or even being assumptive, and that wouldn't be good for you. You have a lot of power now, Leo, but it's really more manifested later in the week. So today is really fact gathering time for you. Gather facts and then assimilate your plan. Your key word today, Leo, is listen. All right, our next sign is Virgo, and that's August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos, the crowd is all going one way today, but you may be tempted to go a whole different direction. And if you are, that is really where you should go today. Virgos want to listen to their heart. Follow your heart, not necessarily your head. Virgos, you're very intellectual, and sometimes you get caught in your head. You kind of get that calculator mind going. But today it's really more in the emotions. Feel the heart, feel the emotions. Let that be your lead. Let that direct you on how to act. This is good for Virgos, particularly in relationships, because sometimes, Virgo, you get a tendency to over-intellectualize things and you leave out the emotional component. So Virgos, today it's all about the heart chakra. Meditate on the heart chakra. Listen to your heart. Follow that. Then you'll be successful. Your key word today, Virgo, is follow. Follow your heart. All right. Our next sign is Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libras, that Mars moon energy has everybody fired up. And it may be very tempting for you today to fly off the handle and just tell the whole world what you think. But that's not going to get you anywhere because the world is not tuned in. With that planet Uranus affecting Mercury, there's a real tendency for things to escalate from a little squabble into a major full-out war. So you want to stay out of the war zone today, Libra. Today is a day to focus on your sign, which your symbol of your sign, which is the scales of balance. Balance requires that you not go to one extreme or the other. Today is a day of neutrality, a day of retreat, a day of inner silence and inner peace. Your key word today, Libra, is control. Control your urge to act out. All right, our next sign is Scorpio, and that's October 23rd to November 21st. You know, Scorpios, with that Sagittarius moon today, you are in hunter-gatherer mode. This is actually an excellent day for Scorpios to focus on career advancement, job searches, and winning friends and influencing people. That Martian aspect today actually works for you, Scorpio. It's not a detriment, it's a compliment. And so you've got a little extra pizzazz, a little extra shine, and that will come across to the people that you're meeting. Like the other signs today, though, Scorpio, be careful when you speak. Think and then you speak, because the Mercury sextile Uranus today could make you say the wrong thing at the wrong time. So slow and steady with your speech, but let your light shine. Your key word today, Scorpio, is hunt. Go get them. All right, our next sign is Sagittarius, and that's November 21st to November 22nd to December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, this is one of the days where you're going to just have to make a schedule and stick to it. Sagittarius will find that they have more success by not being creative today, by just doing the same old in a very methodical and routine manner. If you're a Sagittarius and you're feeling inspired by that Martian energy or that Uranian or Mercury energy to try new things and step out of your comfort zone, hold that till later in the week. Today is not the day. Today, you want to be boring. You want to be staid. Just stick to your plain old regular schedule, literally on a blotter, have it written down, and just go hour by hour. You'll get through the day without complications. Your key word today, Sagittarius, is stay. All right, our next sign is Capricorn, and that's December 22nd to January 19th. You know, Capricorn, today with all of these people around you rambling, it's a good day to hear other people's ideas. This is a day for Capricorn to kind of break out of their mold, break their routine, try different things. You're going to find that people around you are sources of inspiration if you slow down and listen to them. Now, Capricorns have a tendency to kind of rush through things at times, but today you're not going to get ahead. So take your time, be slow, let other people kind of have the lead and follow their lead. See what they say and be open to a different pattern and a different pathway. Your key word today, Capricorn, is consider. All right, our next sign, Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. You know, Aquarius, today you are also very much like your Gemini brethren. You are in channeling mode. You're feeling the presence of the spirit. The Mars power has you stimulated and fired up. And today is a day for you to go out and gather knowledge, gather people into your team. It's actually a powerful social day for Aquarius, as well as a powerful spiritual day. So you're going to find, Aquarius, you're in drawing mode. You're going to draw people into your social circle as well as your work circle. Be open to communication, be open to friendships, and let that power work. Today you're going to be able to mix and mingle with every single type of person that you encounter. Remember, though, like the other signs, think before you speak, don't act impulsively, but try to be in a channeling mode, and you'll be channeling your higher self and stay out of trouble. Your key word today, Aquarius, is obtain. Obtain that which you need through channeling. All right, our next sign is Pisces, and that's February 19th to March 20th. You know, Pisces, this is one of those days where, there's an old saying, practice makes perfect. Pisces, with the sun in your sign, you're feeling very motivated today. And with that moon in Sagittarius, you're ready to go launch into stuff. But Pisces, before you launch into new projects today, reconsider how you might do things a little differently. Look to your past and remember how you've done things before. You're going to find, particularly in the business area, that the old and tried and tested actually is better than the new and innovative. So it's a day for research. It's a day for going back and reviewing how you did things before and re-implementing kind of some old ways of doing things rather than taking on new stuff. Later this year, Pisces, you'll get to have more creative time. But for tomorrow, at least, try to stick to the tried and true and tested. Don't break out from normal patterns. Your key word today, Pisces, is practice. All right, well, golly gee, guys, there we go. We spun around our big zodiac wheel, and I am so glad you're here to be with us. Listen, just want to remind you, this is so important because I've been getting a lot of letters, a lot of people worrying about a lot of things. When you're in a time of stress, your time of trouble, don't give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars. And know that above us, the universe is revolving and evolving. The stars are our friends. They are our allies on our journey. And if we let them guide us and lead us, we'll find a new way and a new day will dawn. Every day the sun rises and the stars and planets above us rotate. And so we get a new beginning. And the universe is just waiting to revolve and bring a blessing to you. Guys, I am so glad you're here. Thanks for being part of Spirit Channel. Listen, keep it here. We got more coming. We're going to have another video a little later today on Monday. So we'll be back here in a little while. It's going to talk about something mystical on a moon day. I haven't decided yet what it's going to be, but definitely be back here. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, I did a vlog about my Louis Vuitton bag and going to CVS and out to lunch. You definitely have to see that. Well, guys, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We always got more coming. Hope you'll subscribe, be part of our channel. We'd love you to be here. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. Let's get out the word about what we do here. So we'll see you back here in a little while. I love you guys. Blessings to you. I'm going to sit and watch the universe evolve. We'll see you in a little while. Blessed be.